In the previous video, we dove into the furious battle between Maidana and a Mexican warrior, a boxing spectacle that turned into a real bloodbath in the ring. But if you thought that was exciting, wait for what we've prepared for you today. Make sure you're firmly holding on to your seat, because the fight we're about to show you today will leave you completely breathless. Get ready to witness the wildest and most chaotic contest of Maidana, one of the most impressive battles of the decade. But before we dive into the action, let me briefly introduce you to the protagonists of this story. Victor Ortiz, an American boxer of Mexican origin, is known for his speed and devastating power in the ring. He's been a champion in various divisions and has always been a fierce contender. His aggressive style and ability to produce spectacular chaos have made him a favorite among boxing fans. On the other hand, Marcos "Chino" Maidana is an Argentine boxer who has left an indelible mark on the sport. Known for his incredible endurance and brutal punching power, Maidana never backs down in a fight. His indomitable spirit and aggression in the ring have turned many of his fights into genuine boxing wars. The anticipated encounter between Chino Maidana and Victor Ortiz took place on June 27, 2009. This fight was seen as a total war. It wasn't in vain that the stadium was filled to its maximum capacity, ready to witness a total slaughter in the ring. The excitement was palpable. They knew that a Mexican and an Argentine were about to unleash unparalleled fury in the boxing ring. The anticipation was justified. It was expected that these two titans of boxing would offer a no-holds-barred battle, and the spectators were ready to witness one of the most exciting and brutal fights of the decade. And so the fight began. From the first sound of the bell, the prelude to a real war could be perceived. In that round, Ortiz managed to knock Maidana down. But then, Maidana turned the fight around, giving Ortiz a taste of his power with a decisive blow. Ortiz was also knocked down, thus giving Maidana the advantage.
He seems to be the worst for words. He needs to hold, or this could be very bad news for Ortiz.
Ortiz was down in the Salas fight back last year. Got up and finished, was in trouble. Did Maidana finish him? Ortiz short left.
Both guys are punching.
What a round one. Both men have been down. Got up and finished, was in trouble. Did Maidana finish him? Ortiz short left.
Both guys are punching.
What a round one. Both men have been down.
The second round came, and once again, Maidana was knocked down. The tension intensified with every punch, every move. The stadium held its breath with every fall and rise of Maidana.
Ortiz trying to finish it here in round two. He's got power with 10 seconds to go. Steps in with a left. Hooks to the body. Maidana trying to fight back. He goes down again. And after you say Mother Bell in round here, somebody's getting his count.
Oscar De La Hoya's motioning.
In the blink of an eye, the ring transformed into an even ground. The anticipated carnage was becoming a reality. The fight continued with astonishing parity, although perhaps slightly tilted towards Ortiz. Perhaps the weight difference after rehydration benefited Ortiz more, giving him a slight edge in the fight. However, both Ortiz and Maidana proved to be true fighters, battling with unmatched intensity and valor.
Brothers and sisters. Maidana just...
We've seen him down and badly hurt in this fight, albeit against a good puncher. Goes back to his life.
He's fought to time.
Punches of Maidana's getting slow and wider now. Even though he's punching with a lot of at this point, Ortiz can see his punches and kind of adjust and prepare for him a little better. You know, I would really wonder if utilize that, and I think that would change the whole fight to something. And then he would be able to land. The way it's going now, anyone can catch anyone the way these two guys are fighting.
According to CompuBox, the two have landed a combined demonstrates at times where you said get that jab going a little bit, don't place just the big shots where he kind of drifts away from the game plan?
No, he's been fighting, I just think he needs to box a little bit more because he's still a much more accurate puncher in Maidana.
Great fighters and championship fighters is that when they get personality, maybe not always the best idea against a puncher like Maidana.
Oh, geez, double on Maidana, cautioned again for that punching behind the head, that rapid punch.
The hearts and pride of both fighters manifested with each punch they threw and each punch they received. Neither of them showed signs of surrender, each driven by the will to win, by their honor, and by their nation. The audience was witnessing one of the most exciting encounters in recent boxing history. Every round, every move, every punch, every setback generated a wave of emotions among the spectators.
Clear shots these two are throwing.
Even though he was cut himself with a slight cut, now he's going to get more energy.
Now the question is going to be, is that cut from a punch of heads?
That's a good point because the heads will collide and it's rubber that will punch.
Because if this fight ends, they could go to the scorecards. If it gets stopped because that cut worsens and it was ruled from a punch, he's going to continue later on in the fight because of that cut. Key point. Good shot by Maidana. Right up the middle. No, big right hand by Maidana.
However, by the sixth round, the figure of a single winner began to take shape. Maidana, like an experienced hunter, began to smell the blood of his prey. He went after it, determined to hunt down his rival. Ortiz, despite his bravery and his hard punch, was visibly damaged.
Maidana figured out he can't miss with the right hand and he won't stop throwing it.
Ortiz is in when he goes down.
The referee, first-hand witness of Ortiz's growing devastation, took his condition into account. Seeing his face, reflecting exhaustion and surrender, he decided it was time to end the bout.
We just saw a moment in a fighter's...
The fight concluded and Chino Maidana was declared the winner by technical knockout. This moment marked the pinnacle of one of the fiercest battles the boxing world had witnessed. A fight that demonstrated the indomitable spirit of both fighters and that will remain in the memory of sports fans for a long time.